Harvey with Betsy Harvey Inc., your personal communications headquarters for confidently communicating your personal brand story in your work and in your life. Welcome back to my brand project. This week we are going to talk about skills. Now, just so we can take a look back, you spent the last week going over your natural talents, those gifts that God has naturally given you since you were born, and you've been able to put them into purposeful action, we hope. But if you haven't, this is the right place to be. Sometimes we lose touch with those things that we're so naturally gifted at doing. So what I want to do this week is help you learn how to identify your acquired skills so that when you package them with your talents, you are a strengths machine. So let's get started. What I want you to do this week is I want you to take out a long piece of paper. Some people use butcher paper, some people use pieces of paper, but I want you to look at your life from birth to the present. And I want you to take the time to look at all the different things that you've done, from your schooling to your activities to your life events, and take a look. And along the way, what I believe you will find are a series of highs and lows, and also a series of things that you've done that indicate what your skills are. Now, in my private coaching, we do a lot more than just this to get down to what your skills are. But I will tell you that there are two ways that you can do this well. Reflecting back on your life, looking at your different career experiences, your different life experiences, and seeing where you just thrived. I often think that your acquired skills, the ones that you gain through your experiences, when combined with your talents, enable you to just be in the zone. They really enable you to do work and be productive and be successful and be a contributor without really working as hard as others would at doing those same things. They're your gifts, they're your strengths, and I want you to get clear on them as much as possible this week. So the second option beyond the timeline is to, again, go back to those same people who helped you with your talents and let them help you identify what your strengths are. I highly encourage you that if you are working right now, that you ask your existing colleagues, managers, bosses, former colleagues, anyone who has worked on a team with you or has received your gifts in the past, what their thoughts are on your skills. Now, I will tell you a lot of my clients are required to take the Gallup StrengthsFinder 2.0. Please feel free to take it. You can Google it online. It costs about $10 to take it. And what that'll do is give you your top 5 talents. As a woman of faith, I will tell you that Living Your Strengths, which is a faith-based version of StrengthsFinder, is also incredible. There is both a Catholic and Protestant version of that book, which helps you to also identify what strengths you could be putting into action in your community church or just in your community in general. So there are a few options there, in addition to the timeline and asking your community of friends and family and colleagues. So this week, take the time, write down your life story, identify different jobs, different experiences, different things that have happened, and what skills were you using? What did you enjoy using? And later on in this series, we'll get clear about which ones you might want to grow and which ones you want to ditch and shed. Until then, I hope you have a blast learning about what your skills are and take some time to look at them in relationship to your talents. And if you forget where to go for these great tests online, just visit my blog at betsyharveyinc.com. I'll have the links up there for you. And until next week, go out there and find out what those strengths are and own them. And I will see you next week. In the meantime, you can always find me on Instagram, Facebook, and of course, out on my website, betsyharveyinc.com. Be well.